was going to say, you really like the boom bot. The boom bot is the first thing to start off this action. BABYBAY up top on the rafters, just waiting for a push in. Frenzy good enough for one kill, immediately dashes out. BabyJ is right there. But the gunfire from both teams winning out. And this one in particular goes in favor of Rise. They hold the advantage after the ensuing fray. Corey and ZachaREEE are going to try to keep this one intact for their team. They've got a tougher job to do now, as there's a spike being planted. Unfortunately for him, he's missed out an opportunity onto Shanks. He's going to get finished off by Shanks, and now Corey is next one up. Good enough for one, but not more than that. Neptune seals the deal after the spike had been planted, and Rise on attack prevail in round one.
It's really just a matter of how many players FaZe can contain and punish in terms of economy.
ZachaREEE will walk right in the waiting arms of either Shanks or Derrek. It depends on who's looking in that right direction. The answer... Spike goes down yet again. Rise are 3 for 3 on this ejective play. Shanks will now push screens, making some noise before darting into elbow, waiting very patiently to see if around that nebula somebody from FaZe will take the bait. They do. They get pushed in. Rise capitalizes off of it. BabyJ, what are you doing? You get absolutely packed up, and Rise is up 3-0.
The real story here is, of course, going to be the sheriffs. How many of those nasty shots that we saw from Corey earlier can be landed by FaZe? It looks like there's another from Corey, but he's finally dealt with by POISED, who gets a second as he challenges the Link from spawn. It's just supamen no in a 1 versus 1, and he's got BabyBay on 1 HP. There it is. Easy lockout for supamen.
Rise still up all 5 with that spike on the ground. BabyBay about to walk into that Cypher tripwire. Shanks falls, so at least 1 kill on the side of FaZe. A second is added to it as BabyJ paid off by Neptunes. Those paint shells doing so much work. Rawkus is the last body to be put in a casket. Not the weaponry that he really wants, but it doesn't matter when he's hitting shots like that. ZachaREEE side by side, they're able to take 2 down apiece. Corey one as well. They are putting in so much work. Supamen Neptune now to hunt down Corey and BabyJ. Just make it Corey, and he is...
The bomby boom, buddy?
No, not quite. BabyJ first lead-off kill. Finally, FaZe gets that first blood. It's not for long, though. Shanks able to take down Corey. They're just trading back and forth. Hard to tell who has the full control. The BabyBay gets 2. That's a nice play from him. All rests on the shoulders of POISED, but it's a 3-piece from BabyBay. And finally, FaZe gets on the board.
As long as the gravity well, Nova Pulse, what have you. So the control for Heaven is firm, and now it's on to B.
And the gunfire from FaZe hits its mark. Down goes Neptune. No paint shells available. No showstopper either. Very close, but Rise doesn't care. They're going to bring back Neptune. Very quickly fires off those paint shells. Down goes Shanks. Be heaven for both the last 2 players. Now last players. Rawkus falls. BabyJ in horror of his teammate getting dragged down. Derrek goes. Will his teammate Neptune join him? No, he won't. Rise 7-1. They are putting on a clinic against FaZe right now. Both BabyBay and Corey are on the bench for the next minute.
As you would expect, obviously, with pistols out. Just 1 rifle, and there it goes. Rawkus hits the floor. Now it's just BabyJ. And the spray works for Shanks. He does not even need to stop.
The disrespect.
Sometimes it pays off, not so here, as Rise are being too cautious.
POISED and Neptune obviously playing with a vengeance on this one, carrying their team through the score sheet. Down 1 of Shanks goes. Derrek takes out Rawkus, and ZachaREEE is done. Do we see a flawless round to end the half? Derrek spots the intel, the cam that's been set up by the Cypher of BabyJ. They need to do something here. BabyJ through the wall. 2 big kills and flawless for FaZe. They salvage the final round of the first half. What so far we've seen today is how the defenders have excelled in the pistol round. That wasn't the story here. Rise was able to bully them, and they're going to continue to do that again. An immediate heal as 2 kills for Rise come out. 3 to add to that one. Corey's dropped. He's the only one with a kill in this pistol round. BabyJ and Rawkus to try and hang on. A swing from Shanks onto Rawkus. Spike retrieved by BabyJ. He's got the ghost in hand. Good enough for 1 kill onto Shanks, but there's just too many targets in front of him, and he's outmanned and outgunned. Corey and BabyBay are there. What can they possibly do with this? Too much damage being done. We're not going to get to see the shotgun in action. ZachaREEE and BabyBay are down. And this one is basically all over, but the crying through the blind fire. Derrek manages to hit. It's BabyJ last alive, and the first...
The domination that we're also seeing along with that result is kind of unexpected.
No, absolutely. And Rise is just going to keep this work up now. They're on full buy. FaZe was not because of the way it treated that economy. That round was do or die and almost a flawless. It's Rawkus against the world. Shanks says no thanks, and it's a 13-2 scoreline as Rise takes map number 1. And from above, Astra doing what she can to try and either stun them or yank them into gravity wells, or just simply produce some nebulas. One for Rawkus, but he's the only player on FaZe to find the score sheet just yet. ZachaREEE will join him, and then we'll also join him in the afterlife. Rise continues their streak of winning that carried over from the very first map as they jostle on that spike, giving it to the Sova of Derrek, and that'll be it for round number 1. Hugging a close angle as BabyBay. He gets the call, a swing from Neptune. He reads that one well. Rawkus, what are you going to do? Well, you can't take down any of them. It's just a frenzy in your hands, and a feeding frenzy for Rise is what ends up happening. That's 2-0 for Rise.
That's exactly what you want to see if you're Rise. Obviously, FaZe going to be on a save there. They don't really have much of.
So they're trying to go thrifty on this one. That's a little bit of confidence on their end. Maybe pick up some of these weaponry. POISED is the only one to find kill so far for Rise as FaZe doubles up on that. Yeah. FaZe an advantage here, and he'll trade back and forth. But any trades will, of course, favor none other than FaZe. They already have a numbers advantage, though. They're down to just a single advantage. BabyBay manages to catch Shanks looking the wrong way, and it's Derrek in a 1v3 with a spike down as well. As Recon Dart will find at least one, firing away at the window. Flying through this nebula, but no, they're all just... Looks like the lineup is going to be over towards A, but the spike has been dropped exactly between the two sites. So at some point, you're going to need to retrieve that one. Nice kill from ZachaREEE, but he's not long for this earth. Shanks punishes him. supamen jumps in with a kill of his own. Rise yet again. They might not have gotten the opening pick, but they grabbed that advantage so early on, and Derrek takes down Corey. Nobody from FaZe is hitting their shots through the air, gliding.
And he's going to share for boots, so this is doable, but he's going to have to land some crazy shots. That was the same for everybody on FaZe. Pistol round, essentially, for
first pick, or they surrender one of the later picks, which costs them an advantage that they so desperately need. No picks here just yet, and BABYBAY misses a shot onto POISED, but there it is! Corey and BabyJ pick up 2 of their own. FaZe tripling up on the score sheet now, leaving Shanks and Derrek as the last 2 members of Rise. Rise were hoping for a 5th round through this 6th. Shanks is flanking, though. If there's no intel, he could do some serious damage. There's one on flank watch. It's Rawkus. He wins the duel, and Derrek is against the world.
The momentum has seemed to be in Rise's corner for so long. It's almost like it's built up across maps. Great execution, though, for FaZe this round. Their ability to collapse out through showers and main at the same time. Great. They followed up on the entry from BabyBay, even though he didn't get anything, immediately. Everything looked like they're trying to play smart off this, but the collapse out through FaZe, and oh, look at this, the Hunter's Fury coming out fast, and it's actually Rise on top. Corey the only one to get to an entry, and he's shut down as he hits on top of Pipe. It's all on ZachaREEE and Rawkus now. ZachaREEE does have site control.
Does it connect? Not enough. Not what they need. ZachaREEE trying to hold this one in. Can't do it. Derrek takes him down, and Rawkus and U-Haul is buried. Derrek sits on that diffuser, and what has become a close match. Finally, Rise will take a round to stop FaZe from streaking. They've got control of the site. So the retake from Rise is going to come in from elbow. BabyBay's good enough for that shot. He's looking for more. He's feeling it. He'll pick up his 3rd kill. A 4th one is on the menu, but BabyJ takes it instead. Not finding any of his targets just yet. He needs to look up and to the right. That's supamen sitting in that position. Neptune very vulnerable, but hey, supamen finds 2. Neptune one of his own. Immediately with the snap of a finger, it's 3 kills, but BabyJ has something to say about that one. Neptune swings a little bit too recklessly, and FaZe capitalize off of that. Another kill or 2 like that, and it's a very winnable round for FaZe. BabyJ, those only on 13 HP, so this could be tough. The plant, we're at least starting the plant. Rawkus down, and there's Shanks to finish it off if it weren't for the soap. Not before the damage has been done. Derrek and POISED, last 2 alive. Knives still out, can't touch POISED at all. Swings into U-Haul, loses it to Rawkus. Derrek in a 1v3. Spike is down. Derrek can make this work, but all 3 targets are far apart. He spots the head, can't hit the shot. It's like threading a needle. It's a tough one to do. Expects there to one be over. U-Haul doesn't know that there's one to his left. This is going to be the problem. It's creeping up, and it's ZachaREEE to finish him off and seal the deal. 5-6. Rise still in the lead, but FaZe keeping this one close. And just like that, they're trying to push in BabyBay, or BabyJ rather, finds the very first kill. Rolling Thunder knocks Shanks back, and BabyBay, the other baby, can capitalize off of that. Showstopper pulled out. Corey connects.
Wow.
These ultimates are doing so much work, and like that, every member of Rise is falling. Neptune looks the wrong way. It's Derrek in a 1v5. How quickly the tides turn in this matchup, leaving FaZe only one round away from tying us up after the first half. Derrek
yes,
now
the turn.
through vents? No. You want to say it, Michael? That's teamwork, isn't it? Corey lobs some paint shells in and will try to follow up on U-Haul with them at just 20 HP. The boombot will go out. Target prioritization is an absolute nightmare on that one. So Neptune will now need to look to his left. Down goes Rawkus, and the blinded BabyJ is taken out by supamen. Very first pistol round of their attack goes to Rise.
It makes all the difference when it comes to the rest of the A side take.
No, no, they walk right into supamen's waiting arms with the Spectre. 3 bodies will hit the floor for FaZe. Or Corey and BabyJ. At this point, what are you gonna do? You know that your economy will rebound on the next round.
And SMG, a Spectre to Corey. He's been put down to 40 HP. This round is all but over at this point. Corey may be able to do something, but it's unlikely. Nice dink, and there goes supamen. A beautiful job there with Classic, and
ZachaREEE waiting for this to fade so that he can go over towards U-Haul. Finds himself in another dimension. Confused as to where he is. Teams will trade out kills. POISED will now head through showers. Shanks in the midst of the site, gunned down by Rawkus. As FaZe have control of the back of A, whereas it's Rise on the front. Spike continuing meanwhile to tick away, and it's supamen to try and hold it, but he can't do it. They'll get on that. They'll get on the defusal, and there'll be plenty of time. They give it on over to Corey to give him one of those points to get ever closer to the showstopper.
it's just ZachaREEE now, and he's all the way in defender spawn. He was the sole A player. Now he's got to rotate back in the post plant. Oh boy, this is going to be a tricky retake.
That inhuman effort by supamen, Michael, was really something to behold. So ZachaREEE will walk in blind, unsure of what to do, and maybe might give himself some cover with these nebulas, doing just that. One went over towards elbow, the other on top of the spike. Unsure as he sees the cage right now over by garden. Spike continuing to tick away. He's going to get flashed, disoriented. They fire through the smoke as they hear it. They knew exactly what... Surge into the B site now for Rise. They have the control that they want. A pop flash goes up into hookah from Shanks as the spike gets planted by Derrek, fully completed, and they'll back away. Supamen watching the teleporter. There's the Sova trying for a dart, but no, and then immediately supamen takes up space inside of that teleporter. Long range, Shanks makes BabyJ play, and indeed, it looks like it was just the half, as so far on attack, Rise leaving supamen and Shanks in a 2v4. Spike is down. Now supamen will need to work some magic. It's all on Shanks. supamen falls to ZachaREEE, who's having a heck of a round. Not just good utility usage, but also great gunplay, too. Shanks needs to hurry. He's on it. No! He gets one kill. BABYBAY pops off it. They reach the halfway point, and the spike is theirs. FaZe take the round and keep Rise edging closer to series point.
I don't think I've done that, but I've like wanted to say it. I don't know why. They both make sense though.
Yeah, I've always
This
wanted
is
to
point of contact.
And there go out the Seekers. There goes the bang as well. The flashbang dropped out. Rawkus tries to answer back. A kill on the poised. FaZe's guns hitting their mark. supamen one, Shanks another. U-Haul pushing on up. Shanks is better for 2 kills. He'll immediately pull out another Phantom, hopefully with some more bullets in it. Out go the Tremors in front of his very eyes. Spike carrier killed, though. It'll need to be retrieved. It's BabyJ in a 1v2. Rise have very little time to work. BabyJ swings out to stop it. And there go out the Seekers. There goes the bang as well. The flashbang dropped out. Rawkus tries to answer back. A kill on the poised. FaZe's guns hitting their mark. supamen one, Shanks another. U-Haul pushing on up. Shanks is better for 2 kills. He'll immediately pull out another Phantom, hopefully with some more bullets in it. Out go the Tremors in front of his very eyes. Spike carrier killed, though. It'll need to be retrieved. It's BabyJ in a 1v2. Rise have very little time to work. BabyJ swings out to stop it.
Yeah, I don't know. With Rise being on the precipice of match point, I would not want to be in FaZe's position right now.
Oh, neither would I. And a nice flash over by Fountain will force a couple members of Rise to fall back. So Volt going out. BabyJ takes down Poised. That's the opening pick that they needed. There's another gun on the ground. They want to give it to BABYBAY. Nice shot from BabyJ. A follow-up more in the future for him. BABYBAY and BabyJ. Goodness gracious.
Out. Rise and Neptune is going to use his showstopper, but he's not finding anyone. As FaZe starts cleaning up his team, that's about as poor as that could have gone for Rise. And it's just supamen, Neptune, and POISED now. And they don't even have full utility. Now just POISED. That's rough. And a flawless for FaZe. Heavy investment for Rise.
You don't need to necessarily challenge this angle. Corey's got the showstopper out. He'll fire on over towards the back of U-Haul. It doesn't get the kill that he wants. Neptune sees the breach. Down BabyJ goes. It was a flawless round for FaZe, and it looks like the same for Neptune and the rest of Rise. Out goes a shock arrow. Try to do some damage. Nice follow-up. Down he goes. BabyBAY, 2 for show. Neptune's guns him down, trading right back. Rise know they've got this series on the line. Nice shot by Corey, sneaking up. Tries for 3, can't land it. Shanks in a 1v2. He'll have to grab onto that spike, but Rawkus won't let him get away. Clock running out. Time running out for FaZe. They want to meet version 1 down below in the lower bracket. Shock Dart goes over the shoulder, but there's Corey to capitalize off of that. Derrek drops. Corey picks up 2 big kills. 2 HP in a dream. BabyJ is shut down. Corey a 3rd kill. He needs to be the hero here. supamen watching him, flanking around. A flick of the wrist, and supamen picks up his 3rd kill. Corey's got 2, and he gets shut down by POISED.